Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the great state of Hawaii. More specifically, today we are in Honolulu, starting to rain just a little bit, and we are outside of the Bishop Museum. Now, as I travel the United States, I love checking out the local museums, learning about the local culture, and I found out the Bishop Museum here is both covers Hawaiian cultural history as well as natural history. So I thought this would be a perfect museum for us to check out while we are here in Hawaii. So please follow me. So far on this trip, the rain has been pretty temporary. It'll just start sprinkling for a few moments and then it seemingly blows away. Well, let's check out the Bishop Museum. This is the Founder's Alcove here. Museum founded by this man, Charles Reed Bishop, and his wife, Princess Pauahi. He actually was from New York State, left home at the age of 15 and set out to Hawaii. He was an adventurer and eventually married the princess, and together they founded this museum. Head out here to the galleries. Actually come out here, the outside, and oh wow, look at this. And see, the rain has already stopped. Yeah, it looks like this building here contains the majority of the exhibits. See at the top it says Bernice P. Bishop Museum. And as we come into this first gallery, we have an a'a, which is a traditional Hawaiian racing canoe. And I actually saw some modern versions of this the other day as we were driving along the beach in Hawaii. There was some local children practicing in these in modern versions of this style of canoe. These are ahu'ulas, or capes worn by members of civic societies. These are feather leis, again worn by members of civic societies. And there's a chocolate box full of feathers used to make the leis. Head into the Hawaiian Hall here. Oh wow, this hall here is absolutely breathtaking. This is gorgeous, like a classic old school, like Victorian era museum. You got the whale, replica of a whale hanging up there, the shark. God, this is amazing. And I do just want to apologize ahead of time for my pronunciations. I'm doing my best. Just a lot of new words and spelled in ways that I'm not necessarily familiar with, but I will try my absolute best. This is a heiau here, or a spot, kind of a shrine where offerings are made to the Hawaiian gods. We saw a replica of one of these yesterday at the Kualoa Ranch. Are some of the carvings of the different gods. Now, we were informed yesterday at the Kualoa Ranch that in Hawaii they do not call these tikis, they are keys. It says here that life and prosperity were in the care of the gods. And here are two images of gods. These are both images of Ki Puhaku, a wood carving of a shark god. These are images of the god Pele, the god of fire and volcanoes, who is believed to have created the Hawaiian Islands. The god Kanaloa. And these are Maui, Akalana, and Mahala Luhu. Talks about the god Kane. It says Kane is represented by stones pointed upward. And Kane is said to the god of life, and is connected to a lot of the vegetation in Hawaii, like taro, banana, and sugarcane. We have Ku, the god of war, protector of Hawaii. Some of the weapons there, you can see the weapon there lined with shark's teeth. That is the Hawaiian makaua there, the shark hook, a fishing hook used to catch sharks. Kane Kokala said that this man here, a native Hawaiian, had dreams of the location of this statue, and actually followed his dreams and undug the statue from where his dreams told him to. And then the sculpture here donated to the Bishop Museum in 1906. It says he is permanently affixed to the floor. And this is Lono. He is the god of the new year, as well as many of the native foods. The gourds, bananas up there. And then Lono, also the pig god. Here's a traditional Hawaiian grass house. You can look inside. This cloak and this helmet here actually belonged to the High Chief Kalani Opu, who was the High Chief of Hawaii in 1779. Now, this map's very interesting. It shows the Polynesian islands with different traditional fish hooks from each island. It does talk about here about people first reaching Hawaii. You see, it's pretty far away from the rest of the Polynesian islands, and it says the academics felt that it was by chance that people reached Hawaii. Maybe they were blown off course or just moved by the waves and the wind to land there. But in 1976, a group of Hawaiians used a traditional boat and used no navigational equipment, and were able to travel to Tahiti and back to Hawaii. It's pretty amazing. Head up these stairs here to travel to the upper galleries. Up here on the second floor, you can get a better look at some of the hanging items. The canoe here, that big whale. See the ray here. See all the fish hooks here. Of course, Hawaii people that relied on the ocean quite a bit. I've seen this used as a symbol before for Hawaii. That big hook. I honestly didn't realize till now that it was a shark hook. So very interesting. They have the kalo or taro here. This is apparently a very important plant to the Hawaiian people. They believe that it has connectivity to the spiritual world, and that is what poi is made out of, from the root of the taro plant. And these tools here, these mashers, are what's used to mash the taro into poi. Here it talks about wood carving. See some of the beautiful pieces here. And this kind of caught my eye here. This is a garbage can or spittoon, and you can see it's actually built with human teeth embedded all around it. Oh man, something about that gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, and there you see that dangling shark. You can see he has dead eyes that are black, like a doll's eyes. And apparently sledding is an important national sport in Hawaii. You see the sled there, and then this is a surfboard from the 30s. And the weapons of war here, you can see the spear, the club, Again, that one with the shark's teeth on it. Some more weaponry here. You can see this rope is a tripcord. They throw it around your legs like a bolo. And then some more shark weapons there. They're like shark knuckle dusters. I guess you put that around your finger and you punch someone with a shark tooth. These fish here are ula akia. We get more and more amazing views of that whale every floor we go up. The items in this case belonged to Bernice Bishop, one of the founders of the museum. So the beginning of the collection, you know, her personal items here. This is a feather lei and a cape. Get the painted shell. I can see a bird flying by there. It's the iwa. And one thing I've noticed about Hawaii, there are so many birds here. And there's some sea turtles floating by. I would love to see a sea turtle before we leave Hawaii. This is the case containing items of King Kamehameha, the first king of Hawaii, the man that united all the Hawaiian Islands into a kingdom. Now, unfortunately, there's no items. There's no items in the case here. They're temporarily removed. Now, while we were here in Hawaii, I think it was actually on the 11th that they had King Kamehameha Day. They're actually having celebrations today as well, so I'm wondering if these are being used for something else currently. But here are some items of Kamehameha II. The cape there. Oh, apparently these spittoons covered in teeth were very popular. Here's some items from King Kalakua. Now, he signed a lot of treaties with the United States and strengthened the relationship between Hawaii and the United States, for better or for worse. And then the final monarch from Hawaii, Queen Liliuokalani, and she inherited the kingdom when the last king died, and unfortunately, it may have been too late at that point. She kind of wanted to get back to Hawaiians ruling Hawaii instead of people from the United States, but she was kind of quashed in trying to wrestle Hawaii back. One thing I did not know is that she was a musician. The guitar here said that she composed Aloha Oi on this guitar, which is one of the most famous Hawaiian songs of all time. And it talks about the nation of Hawaii being overthrown by the United States. The Queen declared that she did not want a colonial government, that she was determined to push out colonial forces. But unfortunately, the Americans had become too entrenched in the government, and the revolution only lasted one day, leading to Hawaii to no longer be a monarchy. And check out the whale from this angle. On this side, you can see the whale's skeleton. Yeah, look at that, the little flipper there. Always interesting how the flipper looks like a hand. It's a little hand there under all the whale flesh. It just kind of reminds us that, us and the other creatures that inhabit this planet, not all that different. Here's the actual flag from the Hawaiian nation. It says that this flew at the Queen's residence and was actually lowered to be replaced by the American flag. This is a knife used for harvesting sugar cane. And these items here in this room are ka'ili, which are these feathered stands. And that was very important to the Hawaiian royal families. Apparently each royal had their own particular stand. It said that the feathers would be replaced, but the stand would be given its own name and be considered very important. It says this is the world's Largest collection of these kahili. And this is the Pacific Hall here, where they talk about some of the other Pacific islands. And here are the canoes of the Pacific. But interesting, you know, that extra balance there, that flotation device attached to the side. I guess it probably helps it keep upright. This is a Tahitian mourning outfit worn by someone who would be mourning the passing of a chief. Talks here about Fijian spirit houses, these little miniature houses that would be brought along. Said that a priest would call for a spirit of their ancestors to inhabit the house, and then they would carry them with them. Talks about Pacific fishing culture here, and some of this is very interesting. These rattles would actually be used to lure sea animals. It said that they would lure octopus as well as shark with these rattles. So if they were luring a shark, they would rattle, then put a noose around the shark's neck, and then beat it with these clubs. Hunting and gathering tools from New Guinea. Here's ceremonial clothing from the Isle of Samoa. These are ancestor drums from the Abram Islands. It says that there's a slit in the middle, and they can be struck to create a drumming noise. These look very similar to the ones in Adventureland at Disney World. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, I'll get out of your way.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, no.
She's headed for her dino snacks.
Oh, she's going to get a snack? Enjoy your snacks.
Watch that tail there, yeah?
And over here in the Bishop Museum Castle Memorial Building, they have their temporary exhibit, which is Expedition Dinosaur in to the Deep. So we have a dinosaur exhibit here. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got some animatronic dinos in here. This is a T-Rex, little bitty T-Rex. Can you give us a roar? Okay, there we go. Just a little roar. This is the Ankylosaurus here. Is he he's not into moving around probably. Yeah, he just kind of likes to hang out and sit there. He's not a show-off. And the Archaeopteryx here. Love the feathers. It is fitting to have all these dinosaurs here, given how close we are to Jurassic Park, you know. Probably about an hour away from Jurassic Park. Maybe these guys escaped from Jurassic Park. Yes, you did? Oh, no, you're kidding. You didn't. There's a helicopter here. That's fitting, you know, given they flew a helicopter to Jurassic Park. And speaking of Jurassic Park, there is the Dilophosaurus. And normally I would point out the frills are not accurate to life, but you know, there we go. Given how close we are to Jurassic Park, I think it's fine. Oh, there we go. It's gonna spit poison here in a second. Here's the Dakota Raptor, not the Velociraptor, but the Dakota Raptor. It says they were found in Hells Creek, Montana, home of my favorite fossil formation. And unlike the movie versions, this guy is more accurate with the feathers. I don't know if when they made the movie they knew as much about the feathers as we do today. an Apatosaurus leg bone. What happens when we press the button?
Towering before you is a
Oh,
replica
give
of
some narration.
Dinosaur's feet, one of the
It's a femur.
largest dinosaur bones ever discovered.
This is the Anzo Wailili, another very feathery rooster-like dinosaur. Well, he's not moving though. Stegosaurus is moving. You're not scared. You're not scared of this guy, are you, Stegosaurus? No, you're not scared. Yeah, maybe a little. No. Well, there's some dinosaur bone chunks. There's the T-Rex tooth and a Triceratops beak. This demonstrates how we know that some of the dinosaurs did have feathers. It's the feather impressions there, as opposed to the skin impressions on that fossil. Oh, and here we have some of the dinosaurs of the deep. This is the Dacosaurus here. Oh, there he goes. Swimming through the deep blue sea, looking for something to feast on. Oh, look. There's Nessie. You know, some people believe the Loch Ness Monster are just a leftover dinosaur. Hey, Nessie. Oh, the Ichthyosaurus here. That's interesting. Almost looks like a combination of a dinosaur and a marlin. And what's back here? The Leopleurodon. Yeah, he's scary. It's like a T-Rex head put on a whale. See him swim. And here's an ammonite, a early sea creature, kind of like the snail shell with tentacles. The Archelon, an ancient giant sea turtle. Hope I see one of them before I leave Hawaii. And there's a replica of a plesiosaur skeleton. That's what Nessie would have been. And Archelon, here's one of those giant sea turtles. Dinosuchus, that giant terrifying skull there. They are related to modern alligators. Walk across the lawn here to the Science Center. Oh, look at this, the wind. This is the Hotspot Theater. Oh, this black light tunnel here. Oh, it talks about the origins, the Hawaiian origin story.
Time when the sun appeared, guarded by the One is the surgeon fish, living in.
Oh, this is really cool.
Guarded by the
Love the black light.
living in the One is the whale, living in the sea, guarded by the salmon, guarded by the
Oh, wow.
But not strengthened. Their love affair took the form of a cosmic battle of fire and rain. After harsh words that are hard to forget, and wounds that heal only after long passages of time, the balance of nature, Hono, was weak and reciprocity severe.
Okay, this is the Hotspot Theater here. Okay, apparently they do lava pouring demonstrations, but because of renovations to the museum, they're not currently pouring lava down here. But they do have an active wax volcano right here. It says do not touch. It's hot. So you can see the wax pouring out of the top of the volcano. They're forming an island. Some diving gear here to explore the reef. And there is a Hawaiian monk seal. I haven't seen one of those yet either. Oh, there is a volcano here. Guess it looks like we can head inside. Inside this volcano, we have an exhibit here on volcanic rock. We can put our hand in here and feel that bumpy, sharp volcanic rock. Here's a bird map of Hawaii. Different birds on different islands. Because we are on Oahu, so these are some of the birds that we might see here. Here we can see some of the native plants and animals here. Some of the birds up there sitting on the power line. And oh, look at this. It says modern pests. There's a dead rat being eaten by flies and just a bunch of disgusting garbage. I've definitely seen the roosters around. These guys are everywhere here on this island. And there's little pigs. Saw some little pigs at the farm yesterday at Aloha. Oh, look at that! There's a pineapple, a Hawaiian pineapple there, and they do grow a certain type of banana here. Head upstairs. Oh, look at that. What is that? It's a wiku bug. And up here we have a happy-faced spider. Ah, he does look happy. From up here we can look down on the volcano. Oh, you can see some of that lava bubbling on top. Okay, we can use these buttons here to create our own volcanic eruption. We push the magma button. Oh, there we go. There's some magma. And then hit the gas button here. Oh, there's the gas. So a little bit of gas, a little bit of magma, and there we go. Some of the marine life. You got a jar full of fish. Bunch of seabird wings. I think that's some sort of whale skull. You got a sea turtle up there. And look at the size of that fish. Oh, look at this big snail. Reminds me of the racing snail from Never-Ending Story. Hey, Snaily. Look at this big, beautiful puffer fish here. Hey there. Hey, Puffy. So cool. I love puffer fish. One of my favorite kinds of fish. Now Jen almost got hit with a mango yesterday at Kualoa. I noticed a sign here, caution, falling mangoes. And it is time to exit through the gift shop. You can buy some stuffed Spam here in the gift shop. If you'd rather, you can get a little bit of stuffed ramen. These shirts say Aloha is my creed. I've been working on my Aloha. Naturally, I'm kind of very not Aloha. I'm always in a hurry, always anxious to get on to the next thing. But I've been trying to embrace it while we're here in the islands. Maybe I could take a little Aloha back with me. Stop back over here at Queen Kapi'olani Park. They're supposed to be having a King Kamehameha Day celebration.
Paradise is what we're for. Heartbeats sink as night grows old. Love is war.
some vendors down here as well.
We brought our new cruiser up to Tokyo.
I think we'll grab a little lunch here at Aloha Seafoods. Got some of their dishes out here, and everything looks amazing. Got surf and turf shrimp and steak there, and this is interesting here. Deep fried masubi, so deep fried spam masubi with poke on top. So I went ahead and got the fried spam masubi with the poke on top. Looks super good there. So that is the raw tuna with the spam sushi, deep fried. Very interesting. I've had both of these things, not mixed together though. I've also noticed since I've been here that these soda cans are different. They're shaped slightly different. It actually does say made in Hawaii on the Diet Pepsi. Okay, let's dig in here. Try some of the poke. It's delicious. I had the spicy poke before. That's just like fish with some teriyaki on it. Got some onions. Let's bite into this fried spam masubi. Very good. The seafood's all fried on the outside. That delicious spam. So that was absolutely delicious. Although it was a lot of fried breading and rice. I did eat all my poke though. I ate all my spam. I also got this complimentary King Kamehameha fan. From the park here, we have this beautiful view of the Diamond Head volcanic crater here. Me and Jen drove in there the other day, but it was closed. There wasn't any more tickets available for the day. It looks like it's a pretty strenuous hike on the inside of the crater. But yeah, I know it looks just kind of like a mountain range from here, but it actually goes in a complete circle, and it's like the bowl in the middle. So these photo ops here for Kamehameha Day 2025. Aloha! See this beautiful pond here next to the pavilion. The statue of the child here where someone has left a lei and a flower in her hand. Yeah, there are so many birds. So many birds in Hawaii. They're friendly too. They're nice little birds. Hey, little birds. What are you guys eating? You guys having some snacks? The gentleman over there speaking on the pavilion said that the name Waikiki refers to the fresh water found in the area. Of course, right across there, that's the Pacific Ocean. That's salt water. But he said that these banyan trees are actually planted on underground freshwater springs. And apparently the banyan trees do require fresh water, constant fresh water to live, and they get that from the underground springs. Yeah, banyan tree is truly one of the most beautiful trees in the entire world. Let's take a peek at the saltwater as well. Check out this banyan here. come down here to downtown Honolulu, which is of course the capital of Hawaii. I wanted to see this iconic statue of King Kamehameha. You can see he is absolutely draped with leis. They did a lei draping ceremony several days ago for King Kamehameha Day. Yeah, you can see just from top to bottom, covered with floral arrangements. See some other flowers left there at his feet. And again, King Kamehameha, the man who united Hawaii as one country, one kingdom. All the islands had operated separately to that part. It began the royal family here in Hawaii that ended by the hand of the U.S. government. And across from the statue is Iolani Palace. This is the palace where the later monarchs of Hawaii, the kings and queens of Hawaii, lived. You can see the old Hawaiian crest there on the gate. And I walk down here to see the state capitol building of Hawaii, and very, very unique capitol building here, definitely unlike any I've seen in the continental United States. Here is a replica of the Liberty Bell. It looks like they are doing some construction down here. These wooden walls, of course, are painted with floral designs. There you can see the seal of the state of Hawaii right there. And there's just like a complete open air area here under the state capitol. Yeah, this definitely is not like any state capitol I have seen. Yeah, it's all open air. Yeah, most state capitals are closed. They have a top on them. This one here, it's a big hole to the sky. You can see offices all around the outside here, but this courtyard in the middle is completely open air. I guess you enter through one of these doors to go up to a higher floor. Yeah, okay. This is where the Senate is, the Hawaiian Senate. And then over on this side, the House of Representatives. Oh wow, I actually just put my camera up against the glass and you can see inside of the House of Representatives. Definitely the most aloha state capitol I have seen. There's a statue of Queen Liliuokalani, the last queen of Hawaii, the writer of Aloha Oi. And ironic, she was pushed out by the U.S. government. They pushed her out of power. She was the last queen, but she stands here, right next to the state capital of Hawaii. Interesting. Yeah, very complex history here in Hawaii. And over to the right there, that is the Punchbowl crater, another volcanic crater here on Oahu, and we're going to go to try to drive inside of that. The entire side of the crater is populated all the way around, so we're kind of winding our way up to the top of the crater. And we wind our way up here to the very top. We are now driving inside the Punchbowl crater, and this is actually the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. It is actually a military cemetery. So yeah, here from the rim of the crater, we can look down and see the graves of all the U.S. servicemen and women who are buried here. So the Punchbowl has a very interesting history. Originally, this crater here was used by the tribes of Oahu to commit human sacrifice. This was their designated area to commit human sacrifice. So there was human sacrifices committed here, right here, in this crater. And that actually ties back into King Kamehameha, who was the one who outlawed human sacrifice in Hawaii. And this area, for a while they had planned to turn it into a cemetery. Some people did not like the idea of this being used as a cemetery, feeling that having a city of the dead raised up higher than the city of the living was kind of morbid. But the need for a cemetery intensified during World War II, when you had many, many, many Americans dying in the Pacific theater of World War II. So the US government kind of fast-tracked the creation of a military cemetery here in the Punchbowl, so they had a place to lay to rest all the deceased servicemen and women. And there is a lookout over here. And this is interesting. We actually have the Gettysburg Address here at the cemetery. The original Gettysburg address was at the dedication of the Gettysburg National Cemetery. And you can see all the stones here, very simple stones laid in the ground. You see some of these are actually from other wars, so they did continue to use this as a cemetery beyond World War II. This is Rose Moorfield. Was captain in the U.S. Navy during Vietnam. Courtney Moorfield here. It's World War II and Korea. A plaque here dedicated to those that lost their life on the Arizona, on the Pearl Harbor attack. Have a drawing there of the USS Arizona monument. Got a lot of different tributes here. You can see in tribute to all U.S. Navy personnel who served and are serving in the Pacific Ocean. You see kind of a 3D tribute there. And this is kind of touching. It says on September 4th, 1995, World War II veterans met in reconciliation and friendship. So you see the Japanese flag and the American flag, and it says forever friends. It's a handshake in the middle. An unbelievable view from atop the crater here of Honolulu. Got this giant crater here just in the center of a bustling city. And look at this vantage point here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can see Honolulu, almost the entire city of Honolulu. Down that way is Waikiki. And look at the very end there. You can actually see the Diamond Head crater. So looking at one volcanic crater from another. From this side you can look out onto the cemetery itself. All the graves down there. Very sobering to look at. Very sobering to know that each one of those is someone who served in the military. Each one of those is someone who potentially died. You know, a large number of those graves are actually from people who died in World War II. And you know, you soak it in and just feel the magnitude of war and the true cost of things. Of course, you know, what they fought for was absolutely worth fighting for, but just the pain and loss of life is just very, very saddening. Yeah, there's so many like rural, quiet areas of Hawaii, but there's also, you know, major city here. Again, just look at that crater there, Diamond Head. Just remember, that was once an active volcano. And down here at the bottom of the Punchbowl is the Honolulu Memorial. As you climb up the stairs, there's these little side areas where they have the names listed of servicemen and women who went missing during these conflicts. This is World War II, United States Marine Corps. These are all the names of people who were not located, whose bodies were never identified. And it's absolutely just so many names. This is people lost in Korea. It's unbelievable how many people passed away and their families never got any closure. From the top of the stairs here, you can look out onto the cemetery. The statue here at the very top of the stairs. It says, "The solemn pride that must be yours to have laid so costly a sacrifice upon the altar of freedom." This intersection of the memorial shows different battles that occurred on different Pacific islands. Okinawa, Iwo Jima. A little mix of that Hawaiian sun with that Hawaiian rainfall. I came down here to the Honolulu Bistro for dinner. This was Jen's request.
Yes.
What did you want to get here?
Oh, they have rainbow grilled cheese.
Rainbow grilled cheese.
I've seen it virally for like years, and I've always wanted it. I think you can see it on the window, maybe. I don't know if it's actually Sam. Oh no.
So rainbow grilled cheese. Let's go get ourselves some. Sure you don't want to eat a Jollibee instead?
Oh my God, Jollibee's terrible.
Jen!
I don't care. I love the
I
mascot.
love Jollibees.
No, you don't. You're a
I
liar.
do. I can't believe you'd say that.
That's awful.
But anyway, we're not eating at Jollibee's. We're eating at the Honolulu Bistro. All right, we just ordered our food. We're sitting over here in this very decorative bar. Do a little people watching through the window here. Okay, we got some smoothies. I got the citrus mix. What'd you get, Jen?
Pineapple coconut.
And our food has arrived. I got this Spamwich, which is hash browns and Spam. There's an egg in there somewhere. And Jen got a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, it's not just a grilled cheese
It's
sandwich.
a multicolored grilled cheese sandwich.
We're gonna open it. It's gonna be a beautiful,
All right.
lovely
We'll
rainbow.
see
I've
how
wanted this for years and years and years.
See what it looks like.
Hold up.
Oh.
We need to.
Oh. You don't want to ruin it. We want to do the perfect experience
Okay,
here.
Here we go.
Oh, you're getting your selfie ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
make it as well.
All right. There we go. Oh, look at that grilled cheese sandwich.
I'm so excited.
Jen, this doesn't exactly look like food.
Where's my bun?
Gotta show you.
It tastes like food.
Is it good? Is it cheese? Or is it melted crayons?
It does look like melted crayons, to be fair. It tastes like cheese, though.
Dip it a little bit? All right, I want to see you eat it. I want to prove that it's edible.
I don't know what my poop's gonna look like, but it's delicious.
And I just got a simple spamwich. That's so good.
Different colors all over my hand.
You're making a colorful mess. Yeah, I've eaten a lot of spam here. This is my second meal today involving spam. Just get another look at that.
Look how magical!
Magical.
Yes!
Very colorful. I don't know. It's to me. I don't know the bright colors. Bright colors are sometimes a sign of nature. Like blue is a sign of something is poison.
Like a poison dart frog.
Poison
or
or venomous. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you having a hard time?
It's hard to get the rainbow.
Oh, don't ruin it.
I know.
So pretty.
Oh, look at it through the wax paper. No, I've seen this on Instagram. I don't know if this is the exact same place. Oh my god, look. Even the cheese on the wax is...
Cheese on the wax.
Hey!
Yeah, this is so good. You can see it's like a whole breakfast in the sandwich. You got the spam, hash browns, egg and cheese, and a little mayonnaise on there as well.
It doesn't look very colorful.
Of course, I've joined the Honolulu Cafe Clean Plate Club.
Me too.
Jen, I think you need to eat that last little pile of shredded
I don't know if I can get it off the
cheese
wax.
there. It looks like melted wax.
It's like, you really can't get it off, or I would. Oh, wait. Oh.
There you go. Is that good? Yeah, you got to be in touch with your Aloha to eat here. Oh, that car's got eyeballs.
That's pretty cool.
And we've come down here to the Blaisdell Arena where Elvis performed.
Aloha from Hawaii.
Aloha from Hawaii. It was a live TV special.
Yes, it was the first one that was broadcast globally, so it was kind of a big deal. And I like it because it's one of my favorite Elvis outfits, and it's just a really good concert. Like he wasn't young, but he wasn't old. He was kind of like in the middle, like before his decline. And yeah, it's a really good special. It's one of my favorites.
And over here in front of the arena, under these flowering trees, we have a statue of the man himself. You can see Elvis there. He's got a single lei draped around his neck and his guitar. And you said you liked his outfit?
Yeah, he has like white with all these like bejewels and stuff.
I think I know. I feel like that is like a very iconic look.
And don't quote me on this, but I feel like this is where this infamous like typeset came
oh yeah,
from.
the big Elvis. Okay. And look at this. This statue's actually built by the TV station TV Land. It says, with supreme talent and sincere humility, Elvis Presley made his gift the world's. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. The lights just came on here at the arena. But it's been a great day in Hawaii. What did we learn? Today we learned all about Hawaiian culture at the Bishop Museum. We visited the King Kamehameha Festival. Not the only king we visited today. We visited King Kamehameha's statue, as well as the King of Rock and Roll's statue. And more interesting Hawaiian food today at the fried spam musubi at the festival. And then we went to the Honolulu Cafe
for grilled cheese.
For
rainbow grilled cheese.
For crayon grilled cheese.
No. Oh, you're trying to make it sound like spam? Crayon.
And am I not saying that right? Crayon. Like a little kid's draw with? Did I really not say the word crayon right? Crayon.
There's two syllables. Crayon.
I think that's how they say it where I'm from. Crayon.
I've never heard that before. I think you're going
Okay, you ate a crayon.
That's still not
color.
right.
Okay, say well.
A Crayola crayon.
So your sandwich was a
Crayon?
cranwich?
Sure. It was amazing. It was colorful. It was a rainbow, and it looked like melted crayons.
Yeah, and I enjoy my spamwich as well. So another wonderful day in Hawaii. Starting to get a little bit of rain right now. Looks like it's about to start pouring on us.
Yeah.
Yeah. More fun the upcoming days here in Hawaii. Although I feel like our time's running. Like we still have a few days, but like it's like, oh my gosh, our Hawaii trip fading. Oh, but I never want it to end.
I know, it's so nice.
But yeah, having a good time here. Appreciate all you guys out there watching these videos. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun stuff. I've been to 49 of the 50 United States. And
That's a lot.
yeah, I just took one more. One more. If you'd like to help out the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also, we have a souvenir shop, but it's closed right now. It'll be back open once me and Jen get home, so Jen can send those souvenirs out to you.
Yes.
And also doing personalized messages on Cameo. If you're interested in that, sending one to a friend, a family member, or yourself, check the description below. In fact,
or a pet.
you can send it to a pet. The links for all those things are in the description, and all those things help keep this train on the track. I said there was no trains in Hawaii, and I was corrected. There are trains. There's no like freight trains. I think that's kind of what I meant.
I think that was what you
Yeah,
said.
there's like no freight trains in Hawaii. There are boats though, and who knows? Occasionally you might even see a dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.
Aloha from Hawaii!